Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another Cultural Awareness Podcast episode, man. If this is your first time, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to this podcast, like, comment, and maybe if you have a story of your own that you would like to share, hey, Big Steph is here, man. Leave me a story and I will go ahead and post it on here. Before we get it started, man, life is tough. Life is not easy at all, especially for some people out there. And we pray for all those that have lost family members, especially for my friend Shannon. Shannon who lost her mother. So, hey, Shannon, I know you probably will listen to this. So, again, I would like to just wish you my condolences and stay strong, man. I know it's not easy. I remember losing my father, and life wasn't the same after that. So stay strong, and not only to you and to everybody out there that lost a family member, a parent, somebody that meant something to you. And even if they didn't mean something to you and you still lost a family member, man, please keep your head up, stay strong. There are better days ahead. That being said, let's get to the story of the day today. Man, oh man. So, let me give a little bit of a background about Africa. In Africa, there are so many people that can practice black magic, right? They not only can practice black magic, they can reach you from a far away. That's why they say in Africa, be careful who you decide to go and start problem with, because you don't know who they are, you don't know what they possess, and you don't know their ancestry. You don't know what family they come from, because in some a country like Senegal, every family have their witchcrafter. You know what I mean? So you cannot play with that. So, but this guy is writing up because of this. He said he works for a bank, and at that bank, every 2 year each person is supposed to get a promotion, so it's already like a code within the bank, right? Every 2 years, especially when you are like in those high end position like VP and things like that, you are supposed to get a promotion and an increase in salary every 2 year. He says the problem is this: he got a new boss who is a woman, and he said he doesn't know exactly what is his issue with that woman, or what is her issue with him, because he says been for 3 years now and he hasn't got any promotion. Everybody else that came after him passed him by and they got promotion by this lady, and he himself didn't get any promotion. And he thought that he wanted the vengeance. He wanted to hurt her, he wanted to reach her where it hurt. So he thought about sending bees to her, right? Bees to her house, or bees to bite her, you know what I mean? And you might probably wonder, how can he send bees to her? Well, I just told you about black magic. In Africa, we can send you mosquito, we can send you bees, we can actually send you a special, another type of disease, like on your finger. We call it panare, like things like that. They can send you many type of disease. They can even send you a chicken pox if they want to, right? Because mystically, and all of a sudden you wake up and you have it, right? So he said he is thinking about hurting this lady, because he asked her and he tried everything possible, like why is he not getting his promotion, and there's no answer. So he's like wondering, like what should he do? Like, should he go ahead and just freaking hurt her where it hurt, or like what should he do? That's what he's writing for advice. So before we start giving my comments or anything, let's just say that this is not an issue of I guess us. This is not an us issue. This is not like, oh, maybe she loves him, and or she likes him and she likes to keep him right by her side. This is not one of those stories. I believe that this might be a professional level, right? And the lady might have her own, I guess, has her own reason why she wouldn't let this brother get his promotion or get his increase in salary. And he said that he have already made plan, and he started borrowing money because he knew he was going to get his promotions. And this lady, by not giving him his promotion and his raise, now he's found himself in difficult situation, because now he has loan on his head that he has to pay back, and he doesn't know exactly what the issue is, right? So first of all, rule of thumb, everybody knows. I mean, I will assume that most people know this: you do not make plans on money that you don't have yet in your bank account. I repeat, you do not make plans on money that is not even in your possession yet. You go out there and you make a loan under the false Pretest that, oh, you are going to get a raise. Well, what happens when you don't get a raise? If you don't get a raise, then what? Then you still have to pay back that loan, because people will come after you in Africa if you don't pay their money, and one way or another. That's why I say, like, when you're in Africa, you gotta be very, very careful. It's not to scare anybody out there. If you don't try anybody, they will not try you, right? But if you try people, oh, trust me, you're gonna find out what you are looking for, because a lot of people see the physical fight, like, oh, I can beat you physically. Yeah, you might be able to beat him physically, but at night, he's coming back for you. And when he's coming back for you at night, he's not going to leave any room for mistake. He's just going to finish with you. We will be talking about you in the past, right? So meaning he was such a good guy or something like that. Oh, he was a jerk, so somebody did him dirty. So you want to be careful when you go ahead and borrow money that is not in your bank account or in your possession yet, right? That is number one. Now, number two, what type of a person are you? Are you the type of person that talk too much at the workplace and everything goes back to your manager and she hear about it and she's like, "Ooh, I cannot give this guy a promotion. He doesn't know how to keep company secret, or he doesn't know how to keep a secret, period." You have to also analyze yourself. Just because somebody is saying no, 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 before you can go ahead and start pointing fingers at them, you need to analyze yourself. You need to take a step back and be like, okay, what exactly am I doing wrong? And try to be friend with her. You know, sometime in life, whether you like it or not, you got to kiss somebody butt to be where you want to be, right? There's no shame in that, man. I know that some people will be like, what? Yeah, but if you want that promotion so bad, be nice with her. Ask her, like, how can I improve and things like that? What can I do to improve my skills, or what can I do to improve in this company, because I would really like to get that promotion, and see what she says, right? That is another point. Third point, if you are not a gossiper, if you are not that person that is always talking, what kind of behavior do you have versus your coworker? Are you a mean person? Are you a rude person? Do you just talk to people like they are so beneath you that it goes back to your manager and she's like, whoa, we are here to serve, and you are out here talking bad, or like talking to people like they are like nothing, like they are just shit that they had to go to the toilet. You know what I mean? Like, you also have to revisit that. You need to revisit yourself. How do you talk to people? Are you nice with people? Like, what if we go out there and ask all your coworkers, like, what do they think about you? What is going to be the consensus answer? You need to also look into that, right? Number four, well, well. Maybe are you not progressing because you are incompetent? Because we also have to look into that. We have to look into that. Are you just there to be there, or are you really busting your ass, going above and beyond, so that your boss can maybe notice you and pay and give you what is due to you? You know what I mean? So, what kind of a worker are you? Are you a good worker, or are you a bad worker? A lot of people think, oh, I just need to be here and collect, but that is actually the wrong way of of doing things. Because if you don't have passion for it, the least, the one thing you want to do is at least do well, so that you can get that promotion. So, what type of a worker are you? Are you working well, or are you not working well? Now, number five. You did mention that you thought about sending your boss bees to eat her. What if in return her family is also powerful in black magic, and they catch it and send you worse than what you send them? Like, just come to finish with you. Like, what will you say? So my thing is, the fact that as soon as something is not going well for you, you're already thinking about hurting somebody, about doing something that is not right. I think you need to re-question that, right? You need to take a step back. Like, why is that your first thought process? Why are you thinking about harming her just because you didn't get what you wanted? You need to be able to answer that question. Like, come on, man. Just because. And also, what I will encourage you to do, right? This is my advice to you. Harming her is not going to solve the problem. Harming her might still keep you in the same spot, because she might go there, find a cure with her family, and come back and still be like, well, I'm not going to give you any promotion ever, 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 and you're going to stay right there. So my thing is, instead of thinking about how you will harm her, or, all those nonsense things, this is my recommendation. My recommendation is work hard, keep your report, keep your status, keep track of everything you have done. Be like, hey, when I got here, this was what we were producing. Now with me, this is how we are producing. So I think with all these results, I deserve my promotion. And then if that is not working, then bring it to her supervisor, because it's a bank. Everybody have a supervisor. So you bring it up to her supervisor with proof at hand, like, hey, this is how long I've been kept in the same position. This is my work. This is how I have produced. And I think it's only right that I get my promotion just like everyone else. That is how you need to think about it. And before you go there and work with your plan, make sure you start applying elsewhere as well. You know, you never know. You can apply elsewhere and get a job and then come back to her and be like, hey, I need my promotion. If I don't get my promotion, I'm out. And she said, well, I'm not going to give it to you. Then you just leave and go to the other company and be like, well, I tried. That is how you should take it. That is the approach I believe you should use. Don't just think about harming people, man. Like, that is not cool. That is not correct, because what goes around comes around. And you know you are in Africa. In Africa, they do not play with that thing. You send somebody something, his family members are coming after you. And he's not going to be the only one person coming. You know that, I know that. So please, let's not think about harming each other. Let's think of improving ourselves, improving our skill. Maybe there's something that she's expecting you to do. Go ahead and ask her, what exactly is the expectation here? Because I'm not getting my promotion, so what do I have to do to get my promotion? If she say, well, you are not improving on this area, that area, then you go ahead and start improving in those areas so you can get your promotion. That being said, man, that was Big Steph, man. Big Steph. And please feel free to follow me on IG, Cultural Awareness, on BSteph77. That is still me. You know, follow both if you can. Leave a comment on our podcast, leave your story, or contact me directly and I will talk about your story, man. We are not afraid here. And please, I started posting some YouTube video as well. For those who have who are listening to the podcast on YouTube, you can also see the video up there. So please feel free to go ahead and subscribe. That being said, that was Big Steph, man. God bless. Peace to you guys all, and peace.